Welcome to Save Point Sass, where every checkpoint comes with hot takes, chaotic tangents, and a little bit of shade.
Two queer gamers, wildly different play styles. Breaking down what we're playing, what's going on in gaming culture, and what deserves a health potion or a rage quit.
This is Save Point Sass. Load in, level up, and stay petty.
So beyond Mario Kart, there has been a lot more in gaming news. A couple pieces in particular that have caught your attention. You want to kick us off with one?
Yeah, there was some rumbling that we might be getting Elden Ring
For the Switch 2.
for the Switch 2. I think there was an ESRB rating
Yeah.
published. And, honestly, I think that it makes sense.
Yeah.
Elden Ring is one of the biggest games of previous generation. It helped to launch PS5.
Because this game was a PS5 game, right?
It was a PS4 game.
A PS4 game? Okay.
Yes. And I remember I had bought it for PS4. And this was back when it was super hard to get a PS5. And I finally had gotten a PS5. And they announced a next-gen upgrade. And the game had a lot of performance issues on PS4. So a lot of people were really excited to see how it would perform on PS5, and it did perform better, and it became the main player experience. But I think that it's an interesting game to get because it will show us. It'll be another showcase of what Switch 2 can do.
Right.
Right now we have Mario Kart being Nintendo's showcase. We have Cyberpunk being the overall showcase of what graphics can be on the Switch 2. And I think this will be maybe a nice third pillar, especially because we know that From Software doesn't have a good track record on doing optimization. So it'll really push the system.
Yeah. So what do you think it'll run successfully on the Switch 2?
I'm all question marks.
Yeah.
I really don't know. And for me, that's the exciting thing.
Right.
I mean, I'm not excited to see what the price is going to be for Switch 2 because I'm sure it's going to be
full
a premium price. Yeah. But I am excited to see something that I know has pushed systems before. I mean, this game pushed PS5. It doesn't have perfect performance on PlayStation 5. So I'll be really interested to see what it does.
And how do you think the audience is going to react?
I think the reception has been huge.
Yeah.
I mean, Souls likes and Soul games are a phenomena. And, when Elden Ring came out, I think in the first 3 months it sold 20 million copies.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a lot of excitement there. People love to replay Dark Souls, Demon Souls. So I think that the players were really excited to see it come to Switch 2. I do think, though, that a lot of players who are on Switch 2 who maybe aren't into Souls games or Soul-likes are going to be surprised.
Yeah. At the challenge?
At the challenge.
Yeah.
I remember playing Demon Souls. It was my first entry into the series. I think Dark Souls had already come out, and my friend was like, you should play Dark Souls. And I went to the video game store and I couldn't remember exactly what it was called. And they had Demon Souls.
Yeah.
And so I ended up buying Demon Souls instead of Dark Souls. And that game was for PlayStation 3. And it was so difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since, kind of like I've explained before, I used to be like a fighting game player and, play racing games, boxing games, wrestling. And as I've gotten a little bit older, I've veered off from those genres and now I play RPG.
Yeah.
So much easier on the reflexes. So I got this game and I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? And I was enjoying it. But I think I only made it to the second or third boss. So it stopped me dead in my tracks. It's a notoriously unforgiving game. But I think the other thing is, for me, performance probably made it more difficult. And that will be the thing probably on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
That is a determining factor. Have you ever played a Souls-like game or Souls
I
game?
have not.
Okay.
Definitely.
What's been the reason you haven't played?
Feels like a bit of a challenge. Definitely combat is not my forte, right?
Really?
These quick moves or quick hack and slashing and
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that since you are such a great player of Mario Kart and you be up there with the best of the best.
yeah, I mean
winning.
Mario Kart I think is a little bit different skill than fighting games and battle games, stuff like that, right? But you're right, maybe this will be the opportunity for me to try, right? Or maybe when they bring it to the Switch, they'll know that their audience is a little
The
bit...
Elden Ring challenge is coming to Sean.
Oh boy, let's see what happens. Well, I mean, I definitely would be interested in playing, right? Knowing that it's going to be a pretty big challenge, right? I mean, that's part of the fun. So,
Yeah.
This might be the opportunity.
It's also a very beautiful, beautiful game.
Yeah.
I think I have played it maybe between 12 and 15 hours on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it is a beautiful world, open world, and with lots of fantastical set pieces. So I think in that regard, there's a lot there for you outside of the crazy combat.
Yeah.
But no, that kind of is interesting to me that you say is a different skill set between Mario Kart and Souls games. Both rely on reflexes, though, so I think you probably have an advantage.
Well, we'll see. Was there you got a bullet
and
bill
there's
or
no
something?
easy mode.
No easy mode, no
Yeah,
items.
there's no difficulty. There are items.
Yeah, but
and that's how a lot of people actually get through it. They'll over level or they'll get some of the items that give you great advantages.
Yeah.
There are ways to like kind of cheese it. So, that's always an option. That's definitely the option for me if I ever finish the game.
Yeah. So you tell me, if the game does release on Switch 2, would you buy it?
I think it's definitely an instant buy for me.
Really?
Yes.
Even though you have the game already?
I have the game already, but I'm interested to see its performance on Switch 2. And also, I think that I'm excited because, this game also has an online mechanic of intrusion.
Yeah.
So people can enter a game. And I'm excited to see what the Nintendo community will provide with that type of dynamic where you can leave notes and, you can intrude into other people's games. You can help people or you can sabotage them to steal their items. So I'm kind of excited to see what that will turn into on a Nintendo platform where online is usually a little more friendly.
A little bit more decrepit. So let's see if there actually is an online component.
Right, they announced the game and they're like, and there's no online.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't there something you just played where they had to change it a little bit was it Fantasy Life? Where they changed the online component for Switch or something like that?
I don't believe so.
Or you were playing a recent game.
It can't be Fantasy Life because I played Fantasy Life on the Steam Deck.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play it on the Switch.
Well, anyways, I mean,
but that's definitely
there is pattern for the Switch 2 versions being slightly different than
of course
past versions,
and because the online infrastructure is so different.
Yeah,
and also because Nintendo's so new to now this online environment being the way that it is.
Yeah, it was Bravely Default, I think.
Oh yes, so okay, that's a different thing, but also that's an interesting thing to bring up. So Bravely Default was integrated with StreetPass because it was initially a 3DS or a DS game. And so there are mechanics in the game which relied on you going out, encountering other players, and you would kind of pick up their players and be able to use them and to build your town and to, do a whole bunch of stuff. And so obviously on Switch 2, sadly, we do not have StreetPass. Look, I love StreetPass. Me and you both.
Yeah.
We've gone on vacation, gone to events, and we've tried to get StreetPasses. We've taken our 3DSs, and we've gotten nothing. We miss StreetPass, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But now they just have it as like an online thing with whoever friends you already have in your list will come to help you in battle or whatever, or rescue you if you get killed. But I think that Elden Ring is going to be an exciting one, and it's also going to be a mature game for a mature audience.
Yeah,
and I think Switch 2 needs more of those experiences that are showcases for Switch 2's power and capability.
Yeah.
And, that kind of make me think of another game that has the potential to come over to Switch 2. Kind of because everything that's going on with GTA 6.
Yeah.
So GTA 6 was supposed to be coming out this year. They announced a major delay. And, for a moment before Switch 2 launched, people were debating, well, can GTA 6 come to Switch 2? Could it do the game? And, obviously we've now had a press event on GTA 6 and learned that Rockstar itself is only aiming for 30 frames per second on PS5. So that kind of closed the door on Nintendo Switch 2 as a viable platform. But I think that we could potentially get the next best thing, which is GTA 5.
Yeah.
Have you played GTA 5?
I played a little bit of GTA 5. Definitely.
Is that your type of game?
I think it's more my type of game than Elden Ring. Right. So, obviously, Mario Kart is most my type of game, then GTA, then Elden Ring. In level of how much it bashes you in the head, right, when you do something wrong.
Yeah. I mean, GTA 5 is very forgiving.
Yeah.
In the offline experience.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, GTA 5 seems like the type of game where almost like Minecraft at this point, where it's just so universal. Right, you just see it on every platform, everything, right? Or like Microsoft Solitaire, right? Where it just is, it is what it is. So if it were to come to Switch 2, right? Another platform for us to buy it on, right?
I'm excited for it to come to Switch 2, and I hope that it does because, one, we have to wait longer for GTA 6.
Yeah.
And, that wait is a little bit unbearable at this point.
Yeah.
And two, while I've spent probably, more than 50, maybe 100 hours in GTA 5 online with my family and friends, I have never beaten
the game,
the main story, the offline experience.
Yeah.
And, I was like talking with some of my friends about it, and I think it's the same for them. A lot of people start GTA 5, they get about halfway through, or they get to the mission where it's like online is unlocked.
Yeah.
And they make a beeline to online.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to have another opportunity to finally make it through the story. And I'm also excited potentially to have the opportunity to get the game with all the DLC included, because it has tons of DLC.
Yeah. Offline DLC?
I think, well, both online and offline DLC,
okay.
I think. But my hope would be, I mean, probably not knowing Rockstar, but my hope would be that we can get it for a reasonable price with all the DLC.
I'm feeling $99.99.
So I think that, we've come to the conclusion that for you, you will be getting, if it's between those two games, GTA 5 over Elden Ring.
Maybe. I think I'm very interested to see the discourse from the implementation of the games. If it's released and people are saying this is garbage, I'm not going to put my money in to a port that doesn't work, right? But if people are saying that the ports are working, that they are strong, that they are giving you value, then I think GTA probably would be my choice.
I think that's really interesting that you say that, because Rockstar did outsource a company to do the, GTA remasters.
Yeah, and people were not a fan of that.
Yeah, they were not good ports, apparently. So, yeah. Actually, after you saying that, maybe I will be a little more hesitant on both games, because in both of these cases, the developers are notorious for releasing games with problems.
Yeah, and something else was just released? Was it Skyrim?
Yeah, Skyrim, but that was Bethesda.
Yeah, but they had released, was it Skyrim? And people were so excited, and you had this core demographic.
Oh, no, it was Oblivion.
Oblivion.
The Oblivion remaster in Unreal Engine 5.
So if you took that initial impression, you'd be like, oh my god, this remaster is amazing, I need to get it.
And then people start playing, and the game's literally like melting their PC, and like...
Saves are being broken.
Yes.
So
maybe I won't be there day one, but I am very excited to play Elden Ring. on the Switch 2 with a different community than the PlayStation community. And I really, really, really hope that we get GTA 5 coming to Switch 2.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see.